My student brought me this important piece of news, and it says the controversial Financial Resolution and Deposit Insurance Bill 2017 with the bail-in clause that allows banks to use depositors' savings in case it collapses has been deferred by the Standing Committee. The so-called bail-in clause in the draft bill has been commented upon by experts as bringing potential harm to deposits in the form of savings accounts. Now, this is an article which I picked up from Outlook India. I'll explain something else here. The bail-in clause theoretically allows beleaguered banks and financial institutions to legally usurp depositors' money in a desperate bid to stop going bust. So, in my opinion, or from what I can understand from this, it looks like these banks have made some very bad decisions in giving loans to bad borrowers. And these people have not been able to repay these loans. And in the future, when the NPA crisis actually becomes front page, and we are not going to have things about how many people have been rescuing cattle, this is something which is very serious. So what's happening here is the banks in the recent past have gone about giving loans to so many bad borrowers. For example, there is about 2 lakh crores in bad loans, and that's just about 25% of the people who are supposed to repay this. And these includes big industrialists like, for example, the SR Group, Videocon Industries, Jayaprakash Associates, etc. Jayaprakash Associates is the very famous institution that built the Buddha International Circuit. So what's actually happening here is these guys have gone about giving loans, not been able to recover it, and they have this little clause that says we can use the depositors' money in order to go about keeping the bank running. What is also interesting here is, and many people don't know this, people are under the impression that if I go about keeping my money in a Government of India bank, all my money is going to be insured. So for example, I'm a person who's worked a very long time in my life, and my retirement savings I decide to keep in State Bank of India. Now, according to the, where is that? Yeah. The Deposit Insurance and the Credit Guarantee Corporation of India, if a bank goes bust, the DICGC will pay back the insured amount to the depositor, but that is restricted to just 1 lakh per depositor per bank. So assuming I have a few crores as retirement savings and this bank were to go bust, I will not be able to recover anything but 1 lakh rupees. And people have told me in the past that every paisa is going to be returned if it's a government bank, but that's not true. So what you're able to see here is a whole bunch of things the government is trying to do in order to make sure that banks survive. And I don't really blame the government, because the banks are the financial backbone of the country, and or rather the backbone of the country, I could say. And without banks, the whole country can go for a toss. But to introduce something like use the depositors' money, of course, is considered something very unethical. But what many of us may have missed is, in the recent past, the Government of India ended up recapitalizing State Bank of India and Punjab National Bank. And this capitalization, or rather recapitalization, which was in the extent of tens and thousands of crores, was taken from the taxpayers' money itself. How did we miss this? Because when you talk about bailouts is something that America made very popular in 2008. But this is something that India is also utilizing. So you can see here, the extent of the NPA crisis is very severe. And we should all go about researching more about this, and we should all start understanding how severe this financial crisis can actually get. So that's it from me, I guess. Thank you, and leave a comment below.